Do not count on the Bank of Canada to actually save you. I will get into that in this video later on, and there are like a couple of points that I want to actually talk to you about why I think so. So I'm a full-time realtor. I talk to clients all over the GTA, Toronto region on daily basis, right? So what happens is actually, these sellers, sometimes they have a valid point. And, the valid point is they have an amazing, brilliant backyard that they would like to showcase in springtime, summertime, etc. And that is an actual good idea because that particular feature of that home actually will sell your house, hopefully for more, and will give you more showings, etc. So you're trying to showcase the key top feature of your property, and that's a valid point. But then on the other side, there are sellers out there that are, in a financial crunch, I would say. Mathematically speaking, they're barely surviving, and they're hoping that, come June, on June 5th is the actual bank announcement when they will decide whether they will lower the interest rates, remain the same flat, or they might even increase it, right? So at this point, like a lot of these sellers, they're banking and hoping that the bank will lower the interest rates. And yes, there have been talks since 2023. We have heard it all over social media. We have heard it all over news, and on and on and on. You get the point. But the idea here was like, okay, so did they lower it yet? No. So they're holding on to that gunpowder just to see where everything else will fall into place. So if you are having a hard financial situation and you want to make the decision whether you will list now if you're ready, or you will hold on just because you want to see that announcement on June 5th, whether that will help you or not. Well, it might not help you, right? Because even if they would drop the interest rates by a quarter point, it's not that magically all of a sudden we will have an influx of buyers that will, just like knock down your door and buy your house for a ludicrous price. The prices will not dramatically increase. Even if that half a point, it might start the engine a little bit, but it will not create such a huge influx of buyers standing in the line, what we have seen, and that craziness once again. Because you think about that, if you are the one waiting for that announcement on June 5th, so are the others, right? So everybody philosophically is kind of trying to think the same, and they're trying to analyze the situation and make the best decision. So if the interest rates go down, we will have a huge influx of listings that will flood the market, and then you're competing again, number one. If it remains flat as it did in 2024 all along, what will happen? Maybe some buyers will get discouraged. Maybe some buyers will say, well, I'm never going to be able to afford a house. Well, if you cannot afford a house today, or 3 months ago, or 6 months ago, you will not be able to afford it June 5th. Nothing will change. Like, there are minor changes that might happen or not. So it's just like I wanted to bring this up because I said, I speak to clients and people call me all the time. They send me emails. They want to know my opinion. They want to look. If you are having a hard time now, that hard time will not stop. That's just my opinion. Not magically gonna disappear. Magically, they will drop rates by 4 points overnight. It never happened in the history, and it will not happen this time. So you have to, I think at this point, you have to make that financial decision what is best for you and your family moving forward, and you're just gonna have to live with it. I mean, like some, I would say buyers, what we have seen in half a decade, 3 to 5 years, they started playing that investor's card. They started playing that, okay, let me get into the game of real estate. Yes, I made money, but like, listen, most of the time it's a risky game. It's a risky platform to play, and it's an expensive platform to play. So maybe now it's the time for you to pay the price. Maybe your price that you pay today will be less than you will pay 6 months from today. So like I said, it's a financial decision. If it's a huge burden, financially, monthly, annually, or whatever, you have to make that decision, and you have to make that call for the better of you and to make the future of your family better. So I hope you liked this video. I just wanted to bring this up. Please like, share, and subscribe, and see you all next time.